back. I don't know what day this is, but we're at home. As you can tell, there's the place. So this is the wettest corn that we have. I think it might be like 30%. I'm not sure. But I do know it's so wet that it does not want to unload off the wagon very well. So we had to build a ramp somewhat. So it's 30%. If you can see that. But I'm thinking once we get this field done, we'll be done. Since our plan was to save this field till last, so then the bunker could seal better. But I'm not sure what my dad's plan is. Because at the end of our lane, there's a field on one side that we own, and then a field on the other side of the road that we own. And then we opened the field on the other side of the road up Monday, I want to say. And then we got rained out, so, and we haven't harvested since. So it's Tuesday. I mean, it's Wednesday, but yeah. Monday, when it was raining, we didn't do anything, obviously. But then, Friday, we got our upper floor over there ready. We're finished working on the chute area. And then yesterday, while we were waiting for it to dry out a little bit more, we were working on us bedding the upper floor so that we can move the lower floor to the upper floor, because the older groups for the upper and lower floor, the upper floor is the oldest and the lower group is, and the lower floor is the youngest group, so back tire is gone. I have no clue if you guys could have seen that, but when we get back to the back machine shed, I'll show you what it looks like. It's probably gonna look horrible, but we'll see. Okay, so we're over at the home place in the back machine shed where we got another wagon. And I think this might be our lucky day. The Parker with the, or no, it might be it's the Brent. The tire, since it blew, that one has 8 studs, and this one also has 8 studs. This might just be our lucky day. Somebody's gotta call my dad and tell him. There he is. Okay, so we got that tire fixed. We took it off the small Parker, as you guys saw me go over there and look. It fit. So we put it on, and then it didn't have. It went flat somewhat, not all the way, but you could tell it was low on air, so we put some air in it, unloaded it, and as far as I know, it's still good, but I don't want to jinx anything. There's the bad tire. I'll show you guys it better when we get done, but we got the big Parker. to the field to get to Brent. So we'll see how that works. But that tire was heavy, and there's no good spots to hold it, so getting it on was a challenge, but getting it off was easy, because all you do is you roll it off, and then it bounces, and you just got to make sure that it doesn't fall on its side. So the rim is junk, so we're going to have to get a new one, as you guys would expect from how it looked, or since it was full and it drove quite some way. So we're gonna have to buy a new rim and obviously tire, but so yeah. Funny thing is, there was a small bubble compared to our John Deere skid loader. That thing's huge, and then on our Mustang it has the same thing. Those two haven't popped, and they've been on longer, because I think this one only showed up today, and it lasted not even that long. But there's also a lot more weight on it compared to on both skid loaders. They're both on the back, so when you're carrying heavy stuff. But the funny thing is, it scrapes against the wall so many times, you would think it would have already popped, but it hasn't. So we'll see. Okay, so it is 8:40, and we are done for the night. We did 25 acres, so we did 7,000 bushel, which is 14 loads, since they're 500 bushel wagons. And I'm not sure what time my dad started, but we did like 7 acres, I think, short of what we normally do, but anyway, we're close to having 100 acres left to do. I highly doubt we're anywhere close to being done with the bunker, because I don't think we would have 100 acres of corn to put in the bins. I feel like that'd be a lot of corn, depending on what the yield is in some of the fields that we have yet. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow when the slider out, hopefully. Welcome back. It is now the next day, and we're close to quitting, so I think. So, but hopefully, fingers crossed, no breakdowns, and we should be done with high moisture corn tomorrow, and then we'll move on to dry corn this weekend. So we'll see how many acres we have for dry corn, and then yeah, we don't have that much of high moisture to do yet. We got all the insurance rows done, and we finished over at our other place, at the home place, for most part. So we'll see. But the end of high moisture means we gotta cover the bunker, and covering the bunker is never fun. Mostly because we always do it at night. If you do it early in the morning, it's not that bad, because you can actually see. So yeah. short tires for the corn bunker, so we gotta use old pallets and stuff.